Hey guys, so I saw a video on TikTok that really got me thinking, and I'll share that video with you guys. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because in this video, I will give detailed explanation as to why people leave Nigeria. People don't just wake up and decide to leave Nigeria because they feel like it. No, there are solid reasons why people leave Nigeria. But in the meantime, just watch this video.
My father died because there was no bed in a government hospital. He was rushed to 3 different hospitals on emergency before he died. The first hospital said they were not equipped enough to attend to him. The second hospital said there was no bed. On the way to the third hospital, he died.
So this brings me to the misconceptions about why people relocate abroad from Nigeria. A lot of people think it's all about money. Like the moment somebody leaves Nigeria, they just assume that the person was broke and the person is trying to escape poverty. Currently, leaving Nigeria is not cheap. If you're trying to leave Nigeria, just one person, I'm not talking about family visa, you should be budgeting at least 5 million naira. So how can somebody who's broke even afford 5 million naira to travel? Another big misconception is that people who travel abroad are traveling abroad to better their lives, but that's not true. In fact, there are people who have made money, so much money in Nigeria that money can even take care of themselves, their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, without ever having to work again if they don't want to. So no, it's not always about chasing money or chasing wealth or trying to upgrade your lifestyle. Another one I hear a lot is that people who move abroad think abroad is better than Nigeria. That's not always true. Some people are very comfortable in Nigeria. They have a good life, family close by, friends, community. You know how we do things in Nigeria. Let's say, for example, somebody is getting married. They have their family and friends close by, helping them. When a woman gives birth, the mother is there to support her with the omogo thing. The sister is there, but in abroad it's different. Like you're just on your own. Have you asked yourself, why would someone leave all that behind? Why would someone live a very comfortable lifestyle to go to another country to go start life afresh? So number one reason why people relocate abroad from Nigeria is healthcare system. The video I shared with you guys that I saw on TikTok is about a UK-based lady who talked about her experience on how her father died. And I went ahead to read some comments. Guys, my jaw dropped. Literally. I'm going to read some of the comments for you guys. So this one says, I lost my mom because the doctor forgot the scissors they used for surgery in her tummy. Guys. So this other one says, mine died because of wrong diagnosis. They said ulcer when it actually stage 2-3 cancer. Stage 2 to 3 cancer. Okay. This one says, I lost my younger brother because NEPA took light in a government hospital and he was using oxygen to breathe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another comment says, my mother died because the person allocated to sell oxygen masks at BMH hospital left the office for hours. My mom was grasping for breath. My sister ran out to go get from hospital road before she got back. Okay. I don't know what happened next. This one says, I work in a government hospital emergency ward, and I can tell you, we don't even have some basic equipment to keep you alive in case of emergency. I run to other wards to borrow some things. Guys, these are people's testimonies about the healthcare system in Nigeria. I mean, if you have money, run. If you have money, leave. I don't even want to talk about people that I know, like people that are close to me, their experiences, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So when you hear people fighting to leave, when you hear people saying they want to leave Nigeria by all means, it's not just about traveling and just traveling. It's not about they just want to be amongst the people that traveled. No, there are reasons why people want to travel. There are serious reasons why people want to travel. The level of carelessness in the healthcare system in Nigeria is alarming. The level of negligence, the level of nonchalance in the healthcare system. They don't even value lives. There are cases where somebody is rushed to the hospital and all the hospital cares about is money. Have you done registration? Have you done this? Have you paid for hospital bill? Have you... Like, this person is literally dying. Can you at least attend to this person before we start talking about money? They don't do all of that. They don't. The next point I want to talk about is education. This education aspect. I will personally share my experience. Guys, when I graduated from secondary school, I graduated with flying colors because I used to be very, very intelligent back then in school. So the first JAMB I wrote, I was aiming to study nursing. I wanted to go for medicine actually, but because of the financial implications, I had to go for nursing. And then at the time, there was nothing like aptitude test, so it was just you write JAMB. If you pass, then you go. But at the time, because nursing was a very competitive course, the school organized a kind of internal aptitude test for the nursing department. So we wrote the exam, and guys, I passed again. First list came out, my name was not there. Second list came out, my name was not there. I became worried. I started calling my friend that was a student of the school then. I said, can you help me go check the second list? Because I don't know what is going on. Why is my name not showing, And she was like, she has checked the first list, she has checked the second list, my name is not there, but I shouldn't worry that by the third list, hopefully my name will be there. Guys, by the third list, my name was still not there again. And then she was saying, okay, that I should be patient, that there will be one more list before matriculation. So we waited. The fourth list, which was the final list, came out. My name was not there. I was worried. I passed JAMB with flying colors. I passed the aptitude test. I did excellently well. I did not get admitted into the school. And later we started hearing things like, oh, if you want to do nursing in this school, you need to, you need to see one or two people. Nursing is not just a course where you just pass JAMB, pass internal aptitude test and just go and relax. No, you need to come and see one or two people. And I was like, are you saying that I needed to have bribed my way into studying nursing? And the person that was talking to us was like, not really bribing your way, but you need to see one or two people in charge of admissions. Guys, the Nigerian educational system will stress you, it will drain you, it will frustrate you, it will leave you empty. It will make you feel like, it will make you question yourself. It will make you feel like you don't even know what you're doing. See, if you used to be intelligent from secondary school, after you've written JAMB once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, you start thinking, it's like education is not for me. It's like, maybe I should learn handwork. I think I should just go and learn sewing. Or maybe I should learn makeup. I should learn, you would doubt yourself. You would doubt your intelligence. That's the way Nigerian education would make you feel. So let's not even go there. When I moved to this country, the first course I did here in this country, I graduated with distinction. So it's not a matter of saying, maybe I wasn't sure of what I was saying or, guys, in Nigeria, it's not about passing JAMB, it's not about passing aptitude test. Don't get me wrong, there were people who were lucky at the time they passed JAMB and they got admitted. I don't know whether they just got it by luck or maybe their parents did something. I don't know. I'm sharing my own experience. You understand? The Nigerian educational system will frustrate you. I remember there's some people got admitted into the university and in their 300 level, they told them that they were not students. How? They said they had fake admission. Are you kidding me? Fake admission. How can it be fake admission? This person has been paying school fees. This person has been writing exams with the same matriculation number. With the same matriculation number, they've been writing exams, they've been paying school fees, they've been doing all manner of, school activities. So, how were you not able to detect that this person was not a student until 300 level? Some people were 400 level before they chased them out of school that their admission was fake. I mean, guys, I mean, like I said before, if you have your way, living Nigeria is worth it. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let anybody deceive you. It is worth it, especially if you're still young and vibrant. If you are still vibrant, if your brain is still hot, my dear, my sister, my brother, pack your things, move. So the next reason I want to talk about is insecurity. This one is a big thing. I mean, I don't even need to elaborate much because you all know the story in Nigeria. This one is big. Insecurity. Let me share a story of this couple. They resided abroad for, I think, more than 20 years. And for some reason, they were like, they wanted to travel back home to be close to family, you know, that kind of thing where when people are getting older, they just move back to Nigeria to, you know, stay close to their family, friends, and relatives and all that kind of thing. So they moved back to Nigeria. Guys, the week they got to Nigeria, that same week, they were kidnapped. They were kidnapped with all the security, with all the, you know, rich family now. So they had their own security and all that kind of thing. Guys, they were still kidnapped. When they kidnapped them, the kidnappers contacted their family members for, you know, to pay the ransom, and with the back and forth because the money was too much. In the process, the husband died due to heart attack. So finally, but they didn't even tell, the kidnappers didn't tell the family members that their father had died. So they still collected the money and released the corpse of the man and also the woman. The woman was alive at the time, but in critical condition, guys. When the family members saw their father, they were heartbroken. And then they rushed the mother to the hospital. She was in a terrible state, guys. She died few days after being taken to the hospital. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm not saying things like this they don't happen abroad. I think they do maybe once in a while. But in Nigeria, it has become the norm. It has become like a normal thing. People can't even travel by road. I can't even remember the last time someone told me they traveled by road, because it's either Fulani headsmen are on the road waiting to kidnap and kill people, or armed robbers are waiting, or, you know, just some kind of terrible experience. I mean, guys, the insecurity in Nigeria is enough reason to make you want to leave that country. So let's not even go there as to why would people want to leave Nigeria. These are strong, solid reasons why people are leaving. Another reason why people relocate abroad is better job opportunities and higher salaries. The truth is, if you reside abroad with your minimum wage, guys, with your minimum wage, you can afford a comfortable lifestyle. That's very true. With your minimum wage, I mean, there's flexibility in everything. I know some people will say, people abroad are just living their lives based on credit. But if you plan yourself well, you don't need too much credit. You can still have a comfortable lifestyle. But in Nigeria, it's not the same. In Nigeria, if you earn minimum wage, my brother, my sister, it will take down your salary 3 to 4 salaries to even afford a bag of rice. That's how bad it is. I mean, if you're earning minimum wage in Nigeria now, you are extremely poor. If you're earning minimum wage in Nigeria, you're extremely poor, because that's your minimum wage will not be able to put food on your table for 1 week. What are you saying? It will not be able to put food on your table. That's not a working country. A working country is a country where even if you're getting minimum wage, you should be able to eat 3 square meals at least. You should be able to eat well. It's not the same in Nigeria. It's not the same in Nigeria. If you're earning minimum wage in Nigeria, you'll be broke. broke. In fact, I won't even say you will be broke. You are already broke, like extremely broke. And abroad, there are so many options of jobs. If you come as, let's say, a data analyst, and for some reason you're not getting the job you want, you can move into something else, be doing something else, hold on to it until you get the job that you desire. In Nigeria, it's not the same idea. If you lose your job in Nigeria for any reason, the next time you get a job, it will take connection and the grace of God to take connection. Yes. What about better working condition, guys? Here, you can't have your boss talk to you anyhow, bully you around, treat you in a certain way. I know there are cases where people experience racism and things like that, but around the workplace, there are rules and regulations, there are policies, you understand? People don't treat people anyhow. Unlike in Nigeria where you see your boss talking to you anyhow. Sometimes you work for 3 months, you've not been paid. And you can't do anything about it. You can't leave the job. You can't complain. You're just, trying to be good so that they will not even sack you. Because if they sack you, where will you even get another job? Where will you get another job? So after saying all these things and people are trying to relocate, you'd say, why are you relocating? Why are you leaving Nigeria? Stay in Nigeria. Nigeria will be better. When? That's the question. When? Or should we talk about improved standard of living abroad? At least here, if you're working and paying tax, I know people cry about tax a lot. True. If you're working and paying tax, you're seeing what the tax you're paying is doing for you. I don't know if you get what I mean. You're saying that the government is actually working. In Nigeria, let me even talk about NEPA bill. You pay NEPA bill you've paid NEPA bill for the month. And the next thing, they'll just wake up one morning and say the transformer has blown. My dear, if transformer blow in your street or somewhere around your compound and you're part of the people using that transformer, just forget light for the next 6 months. I remember one time our transformer blew in Nigeria then. For like 8 months, there was no light. 8 good months, 8 solid months. No light. If you have money, you put on your generator. If you don't have money, you stay in darkness. But here, we don't experience things like that. You go to work, you come back, you're coming back. There's water to have your bath with. There's light to even see. Your food in the fridge is preserved. You have peace. Your sanity is intact. In Nigeria, you go to work. After the traffic, you now come back. There's no light. You now want to turn on generator. Maybe you drag the generator. I don't know if the one you use, maybe it's the one you drag. After dragging it, by God's grace, the generator now started. You now entered your house. Immediately you're trying to close your door, the generator will go off again. You now go outside and go and start trying the generator again. Guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you have anybody trying to relocate, please do not discourage them. Do not discourage them. If you have the money, move. Move as soon as you can. Move as soon as you can if you have the money. Now let's talk about the Nigerian currency. That one that doesn't have value. If you have 100,000 naira now, my dear, you don't have money. You don't have money if you have 100,000 naira. So what are we talking about? A country where money as big as 100,000 naira cannot even sustain you for the month. Cannot sustain you for the month. I don't know what else to say, but I am just letting you know that when you see people trying to relocate, they are not just doing it for fun. They are not just doing it because they want to or because they have the money to. There are solid reasons why they want to move. There are solid reasons why they want to relocate by all means. By all means, guys. Honestly, by all means. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. Anyways, I've come to the end of this video. I didn't plan for this video to be too long, but then it is what it is. So guys, please like, share, comment, and do well to subscribe if you have not. See you in my next video. Bye.